Hello, hey guys, it's Allison, and welcome to, oh God, like 100 Cooks Pajama Talk. I completely forgot what I was saying. Guys, it has been a day. I don't know about you guys, it has been a day, but I am so glad. I just finished rewatching like episodes 3 and 4 of 100 Cooks, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys about it. Hello, I have to hear what you think about this show. Okay, go ahead and request Chef JT. Hello, Cozy, how are you? You guys, I'm liking it. I like it. What do you guys think? Like thumbs up, thumbs down. Like, are we digging it? Like, I don't know. Panel of culinary experts, as I call them. I'm just excited to talk about the show. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Okay. See, I'm getting really dang good at that. How are you doing?
Still in the fridge.
You're still in the fridge?
No, our fridge is still broke.
Chef JT, by the way, gave a thumb up to 100 Cooks, not to your fridge being broken. It didn't fix?
No, they changed out the fan and the motherboard is fried. So it'll come in a week, but we have a holiday, so it's going to be 10 days. Yay.
Yay! I can't, I'm sorry. That sucks. Okay, here's Matt. What is this? Watch. Okay. Somehow we're going to get it right on the money. Okay, did you hear about the fridge?
I did. That's terrible.
Yeah, I just got out of the bath. Sorry, my hair is driving me nuts. Okay, the fridge is not great. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great. Had a busy weekend so far.
Okay.
I got interviewed for a podcast earlier today, so that's pretty cool.
That's really cool. Well, when it airs, like, be sure to plug it.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We had Chef JT saying that he liked 100 Cooks. I am giving it a chance. I'm a little nervous, you guys, and I think you know why. There's so many contestants, and every time they make us fall in love with a contestant, they send them home. Is that okay? Am I wrong? Like, I don't think I'm wrong. Michele, am I wrong?
Yes and no. The ones I really like are still there.
All the ones I like have left. Okay. Matt, do you agree? Are you?
It's kind of
go.
Yeah.
It's a week to week for me of like, oh, I really like this person. I hope they survive the day.
Okay, I think it's like, I like this idea of the show. I think it really is a good idea. I think that they're asking a lot of these home cooks. Basically, they're asking them to be professional level bakers and chefs from the get-go, like from their couch. And I think that's asking a lot. I'm not saying that like people like you guys could definitely like roll with them. Like you guys could definitely compete. But I feel like I just wish we got to know the contestants more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Michele, go ahead.
Okay, so I was looking over some of the so if you go through the Food Network page, you can tag on their name and it'll open up like their Instagrams or whatever.
Okay, then
several of these, if you've listened to the little bits and bobs in there, they have YouTube channels or they have worked for like food kitchens or the number 4, I think it was, wrote a recipe for the food newsletter on campus. So some, even though they may be home cooks, and I'm using air quotes, they have experience. They've been through cooking school, or they've taken cooking classes, or they have YouTube cooking channels, or they're known for barbecue. So they're not necessarily your grab Aunt Nancy out of the kitchen sticker and Food Network. There are some in there, but there are some that have a lot more skills than home cook. The title home cook would lead you to believe.
Right. It's like, like they're asking them, hello, Coffee, how are you? I just feel like with these challenges, it's like, again, I think this show has potential. Like, I think that we're hard on shows that we think, first of all, have potential. And second of all, that we think, could really make it. I feel like, but like the baking, like we're going to go through, we're going to like break it down, but like the having to have like a baking, like a bake, what's it called? Bake off, bake.
Like the
bake shop. bake sale. Thank you. I was like, that word didn't come to me. But like having to have like a bake sale, but then turning around and being like, okay, well now you have to completely on like a get your own takeout. It's like the amount of knowledge these chefs are like they're required to have is just. I mean, Matt, is it something that do you think they're asking a lot? Am I being crazy? I don't know.
I definitely feel
Yeah.
like they're asking a lot of these
Okay.
home cooks, but also
Yeah.
I
Guys.
see the thought behind it, if that makes sense,
Okay.
because some of them do have a background in baking. Like when they were
Guys.
talking about the bake sale, I was like, if Michele were there, she would clean up.
Right.
Versus when it came to the sandwich, it was like, oh, cool, I got some good sandwich ideas, and then suddenly it was only use a toaster oven. I'm like, making that really hard to make a sandwich.
I don't know. It's like, and I think if I'm kind of comparing it to Food Network Star, where it's like Food Network Star, I think going on that, you're like, okay, we had, I think it was like 10 or 12 people where it was like, okay, you knew that they're going to ask you X, Y, and Z. So I felt like they had more of a playing field. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is just, I don't know if they were like, okay, well, you have to be efficient in both cooking and baking because we know that they are two completely different things. I don't know. Okay, so I want to get down to the brass tacks. Okay, I'm very sad because my two of my favorites went home, and I was very excited. Like, because the husband from the one that had the wife that went home the first day, I'll break it down. Michele, do you want to introduce the first challenge? I know we're going to talk about 3 and 4, so we kind of have to be sparing with how in depth we go. But Michele, if you want to start,
So we're gonna start with 3 and 4.
yeah.
Okay.
We can't do 5 and 6. I haven't watched it yet. Okay.
Let me flip a whole thing here. All right.
Okay.
So 3 and 4, there's 65 remaining.
Yeah.
Bake sale, they're gonna pull 9 cooks.
Yeah.
Um.
That was the husband
So,
was part of that one, right? I think he was.
possibly yes. I think so.
Okay.
Because his were undercooked.
Yes.
He did the peanut butter chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
Jacques Pierre.
Yeah, I liked him from the Bahamas. I liked him.
Yes.
I
He's
flagged
gone.
2 that made comments that I thought was funny. So number 4, which you already mentioned because he has written a recipe for a food newsletter, etc.
Oh.
He's had some training. He
Okay.
has had some culinary training.
Okay.
He was like, I don't know. He made me yell at the TV. He said baking is not a challenge, which was a red flag for me. This is not your first rodeo.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Number 4, Connor.
He's very young. He's in college. He's probably the youngest one there.
He had skills though, man. Like I gotta tell you.
He is overly confident for a quote home cook unquote competition. Just call it like I see it, man.
Yeah.
And then number 72, I had to laugh because this is the opposite of how I look at things. Bucko might look at this. Baking and cooking are very different.
Yes.
Which I think they are.
I don't look at them that way. To me, it's a suitable application of heat. I treat them both the same.
I see what you're saying. I think they're very different. So I agree with 72, but I do see what you're saying. Matt, do you think that they're similar, different?
I always feel like baking's more precise. Like you can add certain vibes to baking.
Yeah.
But it always feels like your ratio to wet to dry is pretty standard. I thought that was it. Like this morning, Marissa was making pancakes and was like, I just kind of whipped them up without measuring anything. And I'm like, I'm sorry. What? How does one make pancakes off of vibes alone? And they were amazing.
We're surviving on vibes here, man. Like,
so I always feel like baking is always more specific. Like you're always told, scoop and pour your flour instead of just scooping it and
that's my niece.
Sifting and leveling everything. And it's just, I don't know. It feels like it's a little more by the rules.
Well, I had a problem because basically we had the Major League Baseball player who I thought was going to go far was eliminated right away in the bake sale challenge because it was underdone. Like it really it was the tart was underdone, but it was just like they make you fall in love with him, and then he leaves and he's like, I'm cooking for my family, and I felt that. I liked how they did the dollar challenge where they got to buy. I thought that was kind of exciting. Like I would like to see a challenge like that again. And I liked that they got to taste. I don't know. It felt very cute. Like I don't know. That was a cute little touch.
I like that one quite a bit. And that's again, he is more of a home cook.
He literally is.
Kind of rookie mistakes and you can tell the ones that they're not good at baking necessarily or it's not their forte.
Yeah.
But they're more real than number 4 who comes out with a shell and pastry cream and
Was
you know,
that looked, that's number
it
4,
looked
right? That
really
was
good, but yeah, but
he was
that's like
straining
your
pastry cream. Like that's
yeah, that's not your basic person. I hope he gets something like barbecue or something super savory or outside his wheelhouse.
You know what? I can't even. Okay, you know I like the Bad Boys. He's not going to be one of my favorite. He's not going to be, and it's not. And there's no offense to him though. Like that's not the kind of bad boy that I like. I'm not saying that. Other than the fact he's like 20, like he's like super young, like. Oh, but, but no, I think that like his. I think he more has like the attitude, and I'm so sorry, number 4. Like, I mean, like, no offense to you at all, but it's like I think that he has the attitude, and I don't think he's going to take direction, and I feel
Yeah.
like he will only plateau so much because he won't take the direction, and that's like just coming as like an almost 40-year-old who's like, let's be real, like you gotta listen. I don't know. I don't know.
college kids.
You
You
know what I'm
know,
saying? Like,
I want to see
I
a
don't know.
challenge come up where he has to stretch himself because he came into that way too
Yeah,
confident for me. And
yeah.
then so let's
Sorry,
see.
number 4.
So we'll go back. So each judge had
Yeah,
$4 that they got
yeah,
from Terry that they could out of the 9 they were
yeah,
going to buy 8. 9 goes home. The
yeah.
top ones stay and everyone else leaves. So they pick 4 out of the top. It looks like. So
Hmm.
top ones say so. It was a blind bake. The judges had no idea who made what, which I really appreciated
Me
because to me
too.
that's more fair. Again, we've talked about this before. And
Yeah.
if you're watching them cook, you kind of have a preconceived what you think they're doing right or wrong
Or what it's
versus
going to
judging.
taste like.
Right.
Hmm.
Do, do,
Yeah.
do, do, do. Number
Yeah.
46 is used to cooking without measuring, which I found amusing.
That was
Vibes
Steel.
alone,
Yeah.
man. Vibes alone.
Was riding on vibes.
Yeah. I number 46 did the blueberry crumble, and I was
Yes.
kind of like,
The blueberry
doesn't
crumble
have
look good.
so, but it
It
looked
looked
good, but
good.
that's not a bake
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually don't agree with that. I'm gonna be honest. I would buy a blueberry crumble at a bake sale because I love crumbles. Like if it was like a cranberry crumble or like
Mm.
I mean, like I would buy that at a bake sale personally.
But
Like
he
if
got things on the
I were,
sweetness too. Don't forget
Yeah.
yeah, well, because he
that you
used the
didn't temper
fresh
the
blueberries instead of the
you didn't
frozen, which
temper
they said
the
was
you didn't
smart.
temper it. Yeah, you got
Right.
to
Yeah,
put a little bit of the little bit of sugar in there to
which
really
he didn't.
balance the
I, by the
tart.
way, learned that on Worst Cooks because I was like, they're gonna be sweet, and Chef Ann was like, no, you need to add sugar, and I was like, okay. And so,
I
yeah.
thought the lemon bars look good and the lemon cookies look good.
The lemon, okay, lemon bars are the one thing that I cannot bake. I've tried baking them. If you guys have recipes, let me know. They're like I wrote down my nemesis because basically I have tried making lemon bars. I've done ones from the recipe books. I've done ones from a box, and they have never turned out. And my grandma like made the best lemon bars. Lemon's my favorite, so oh, I thought they looked really good though. The cookies were okay. She used the zest, right? It was a zest
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, keep going. Sorry. I don't know. I liked the challenge. Matt,
I
did
did too.
you?
I thought as far as challenges go, it was unique because it
Yeah.
forces you to think about plating and what your bake salad is going to look like. Because
Yeah.
there's plenty of times where you have a
Yeah.
dish that can look like reheated dog food,
Yeah.
and it's the best thing you've ever eaten. Versus you got to present something, and they really, honestly,
Yeah.
it was the strawberry tart that they didn't even pick. They're like, it doesn't look good. The dough wasn't right. If you're not presenting that, you're not going to get a person to want to eat your food. So I
It
like
was
the two-tier
uneven. It
structure.
was
Yeah,
uneven.
very
Did you see
uneven.
it? It was like one
Yeah.
side was like thicker and then one was thinner. And I was like, dang it. Like that was the baseball player one.
Well, and also it's
Yeah.
like it was too soupy, so we should have add some cornstarch and sugar in there, and he could have
Yeah.
crimped the edges or done something to make it look a little bit better. So
Yeah. I
again,
don't.
a
You
home
ain't
cook,
just
a
feeding
home
this.
baker.
You're feeding
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, yeah. I think that I liked that challenge. I thought it was very interesting. Again, it's like I think was there anyone, Matt, really fast, was there anyone, because I know we have like so much to cover. Was there anyone that you really liked from that group?
I want to eat the sweet potato empanada
Yeah.
That was the
because
girl from
that
Mexico,
just,
right? She was from
yes,
Mexico City. Yeah.
it the way that they described it as a warming sensation just made me like,
Yeah.
I want to eat that. I want to put that in my mouth. Give me a dozen right now, and I'll
Did you
just.
did you think she put enough cayenne in? Because like when you were watching it, she was very sparing with it. And I was like,
But you don't go too
think you
crazy
need a lot
on
of
the
cayenne.
cayenne.
That was smart. She just wanted a
Yeah.
whisper of heat instead of melt your face off, because it is more of a
dessert.
I didn't consider it a savory, because she
Yeah.
did put sugar and seasoning, spices.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's real easy to go overboard with chili pepper.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true. I don't know.
I feel like she threaded a needle and it was beautiful, and I want a dozen of them.
They did look really, really good. Okay, so we liked them. Let's move on to the next challenge. Unless you guys have a big note for either, because like the next challenge was that one, the 3 with the takeout, or was that? Am I
At
skipping
home
ahead?
takeout.
What did you think about that challenge? It was the 3 that got to pick each other, right? They were like, "Oh, I got to pick you." Was that that challenge?
Yeah.
Yes. I had a thought of, it comes back to something we talk about a lot here on Pajama Talk, of cook for the challenge. Because that guy number 89, Matt, making the bone and pork chop, great dish, not takeout.
He's from Peter Pan. You know the movie Hook. He's Bud. He's awesome. He got the sword, bangerang. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. But no, you're right. The bone and ribeye, that was not the challenge at all.
The pork chop, yeah, it was well cooked, and they even said it's a great homey dish.
Yeah.
But, and as I was saying, I like to play the game of what would I make in that situation.
Yeah, what would you have done?
I would have gone for a burger. Something simple, easy, focus on getting, because it's one of those things, if you can do an elevated dish mediocre, or a slightly less elevated dish very well.
Right.
When I saw that Giesel, number 75, there was making a bacon mushroom onion burger, I'm like, yes. Put some cheese on that sucker, let's go. That's takeout.
Was he the one that did the fries? I'm trying to remember, because I know somebody did fries. I don't think it was Giesel.
Asa did fries, number 49, with the fried chicken sandwich.
Yeah. This could have been like a Chinese takeout. Like, I think I would have done like a fried rice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's how, I don't know. That's how I would have done. You would have done that. You said spring rolls?
Or stir fry, because they have the pre-cooked rice. You just got to heat it up. So that was perfect for doing a stir fry.
Yeah, I liked that challenge. I wish that we had gotten to see more chefs, like some more cooks there. I think that would have, I understand when they can't always have 9 chefs competing. I just wish we would have gotten to see the variety, because I think that was a fun challenge. Did you guys like the fact that they got to pick the people they were competing against? And wait, Alex Traeger has a lemon fetty bar in her cookbook that I swear by. Okay, now, oh God, that sounds good. I'm gonna ask you DM me that so that I can remember that, because I'm gonna try that. Okay, would you have picked someone that you like, or would you have picked your biggest competition? I wouldn't have wanted to pick my friends, to be honest. They sounded like they picked people that they liked. I didn't like that, because then it's like you're going to get rid of them. Oh, yes, bye. He's doing amazing things. Oh, we love Rashad. Anyway, what would you have done? I'm going to start with Matt. What would you have done? Picked friends or picked your competition?
I don't know that I would have picked friends for that. I think, especially knowing with 3 people, at least 1 or 2 of you's got to go.
Yeah.
I would have probably thrown up like, all right, who wants this? And see who raises their hand.
And then not pick them, because then they would have.
Oh, you didn't have your hand up? You're sitting in the corner quiet? Come on down. Because it feels like with this show, we're not seeing a lot of the personalities of the cooks as much, because there's 100 people. But also, it's when they're picking their friends. I'm like, no, you're sending them to their doom.
It made me excited when they were all high-fiving, and then it was just like, oh, and then Chef JT said biggest competition, which, but then I'm also thinking, okay, if you have one shot on this show, then I don't know if I would have picked my biggest competition, because if I'm confident in the challenge, maybe, but then you pick a weaker person, because this weaker person could be like a sleeper, Michele, what do you think?
Well, I think they knew that it was barbecue going into it. So
no, I think it was just.
Or takeout,
Takeout, that's all they knew was takeout.
But the one person we knew liked
barbecue. I would not
barbecue.
have picked a friend. I would have picked somebody that I'd seen compete that seemed a little shaky.
Ooh.
I like your style.
Because I mean, if they're having three and only one is surviving, I'm going to take out whoever I think's the weakest.
Right. I mean, that's fair. I get you.
At
Make it
that
to the
point,
next
there's no
cook, yeah.
friends. It's you and
Do
the
you
kitchen.
remember? I didn't write down who won. I'm going to be honest. Who was it that won?
That would be
Diesel.
Diesel. Diesel with the
Okay.
burger.
Diesel with the burger.
Which
What would you
I
have
said,
made?
burgers takeout. That's takeout food.
Okay.
Allison would have done like stir fry or something.
I 100% would have done Chinese food. Like, to me,
Okay.
I could do a fried rice. I could do like a beef with broccoli like situation. Like, to me, I could have done not enough to like win, but like I felt like I could have gotten saved. Like, I could have been like not the worst, you know.
So if we
But
wanted
you
to
could put the
bother, I
secret
won't think of
ingredient.
you.
Love.
MSG.
Oh,
Yeah.
that too. And then Chef JT said that is ruthless but fair. You know, like I think she was talking about what you were saying. I just, I don't
Michelle's
know.
cutthroat.
Okay, but you have to be on the show.
You
Like,
do.
this one is not, I don't think this is a building friends show, which is not
No.
what I particularly like, but it's interesting to watch. You know, I can't fault them on having a show where it's really competition, if that makes sense. It is a competition show, so I mean. Okay, let's talk about the next one. So the next challenge was, oh my God, there's so many. We have so many stuff to challenge.
Steak
Well, we're
night.
down to 58
Steak.
cooks.
You said steak night.
We had steak night was next, which was an interesting setup for them because we had 6 cooks going in 3 separate head-to-heads. So that one was very interesting to
Thinking
me.
about the process of like planning these challenges, does it not hurt your head to think about like the logistics of, oh, this one's going to be a 3-person, this is going to be a 2-person head-to-head 3 times, like, guys.
I'm waiting for
Thank you.
Terry Crews to pull out just like a die and be like, all right, this many chefs, we got 16 chefs, come on down. It feels like it's buildings, like he just wants to just like make get a random number.
Yeah. I want to know how he picks those numbers sometimes. It looks like he just makes them up. I know he probably doesn't, but like
he's secretly rolling like a die like off screen. Playing D&D with the producers on the side.
Sorry. It's a nat 20 roll, guys. All right. But no, I don't know. I think that it was interesting. So was there anyone in particular with the steak challenge you guys like kind of bond with? Again, to me, I feel so critical, and it's like, you know, that the Food Network, I will never speak ill of the Food Network. I love the Food Network. I think it's just so hard to like get to know these chefs in that short time. And it's like, I don't know. Did you guys find someone you really liked the steak, Michele?
Tarun with his cauliflower steak and with the mashed potato and cauliflower and the cauliflower and breadcrumbs on top. That was really smart. Great gameplay, and it looked delicious. The other cauliflower looked like it was more on the bitter side of charged a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But he like embraced it and just went with it.
Yeah.
He was my pick too.
Yours too?
Oh yeah. Him having a cauliflower steak, winning the head-to-head there.
Yeah.
And also just putting the crust was an extra smart move.
Okay. For newer steak grillers, obviously you saw Chef Ty and I grilling.
Yeah, Chef Ty getting at it.
He was very excited. We've been told now we needed to use a spatula, which
spatula for the burgers and smaller tongs, other things, because those are way too big for his little hands.
I was trying to get him as far away. Sorry, this is not, like, I was trying to get him far away from the fire as possible, but I understand what you're saying. And yeah, we should have used a spatula. But okay, I like the crust on a steak. Why would you have done that though? Like, this is me actually asking as somebody who is newer. You live, you learn. Yes, please, Matt.
Cauliflower steaks have a weird texture.
Yeah.
At least every time we've made them here, they need something else on them to give the steakiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like cauliflower on its own is kind of a mushy, doesn't have that resistance like a regular, like a red protein would have.
Right.
But putting the crust gives you that extra level to like when you stick your knife through. Yeah. Because like when you grill up a steak, like you get that nice Maillard reaction on the outside.
Yeah.
You get the crispness, that tiny. It looks almost burned, but it's just perfectly crisp.
Okay.
You don't get that as much with cauliflower steaks, in my opinion.
Okay.
And so adding the extra sprinkle on top there really, I think that's what took him above and beyond, because not only was it just bright, he also had the cauliflower florets in the crust, thus doubling down on the steak itself. So getting that texture, I don't know, I just feel like cauliflower's a weird texture. Yeah.
See,
I like cauliflower. It's just, I like it. The texture is just, meh.
No. See, I love cauliflower, and he used enough ghee to baste it, so he treated it like it was a steak.
Ghee to me looks too much like Cheese Whiz. I don't know. Like, does it not though? Like, look at ghee and tell me it does not. It looks like
ghee is just liquid butter.
But it looks like
it's happiness it's happiness in a jar. You can just splash it on anything.
Yeah. Matt, did you think that some of the steaks looked a little blue?
I'm like, although I will say, I did notice, and I knew this was going to come up, because some of them looked very, very, very blue. Rare.
Yeah.
But then the lighting changed, and it looked perfect.
Okay. Blue means
I'm wondering,
super more like mooing rather than rare.
Blue moo. Blue is moo.
Yeah. Blue is moo. Blue is moo. Okay.
Yeah, those are
blue is like
rare, but it was a little bit more rare than I would eat.
Yeah. Blue is a cold red center.
See, and we're not talking like a tartare. We're talking like just mooing blue.
Yeah. Like the outside is seared, the inside is sub-room temperature.
Okay, and Chef JT noticed that as well. So,
and Eileen used too much oil when she was putting her meat in the pan. I saw that, like she was going to steam the meat instead of charring it.
Yeah.
You only need
she went home, didn't she? I think she went home.
She did. Yeah. She did. Mercer was sad because she was from Long Island. Like, yeah, Long Island represent. And then, like, no, that steak ain't going to get her anywhere.
I just feel like I wish they could volunteer. Like, I wish it could be like a, hey, I'm really great at baking, and like they could volunteer so we could see some great competition. Because I feel like we're getting rid of some of our best competition because they're on the one thing that they can't do. It would be like me going up there for like, okay, we're gonna have you do a cheese recipe, and you know what I mean. But then like not letting me do a dessert recipe, which I might be really good at. You know,
if you get that, you go, can I phone a friend?
I have just you guys dressed in like a wig. You guys just come up there and you're like, no.
Our hair matches were perfect. We got the hair match.
Our hair kind of does match today.
But I will say,
do it. Yeah.
I think the idea of having it completely random, though, does add a unique level, because you truly never know what you're going to get. Like for me, I saw steak night. I'm like, I would have my hand in the air, jumping up and down for steak night. Like, give me a ribeye, give me a cast iron, and as the kids would say, let him cook. But it's interesting that because it's completely random, you're putting people in different situations. Like how number 74, Emily, went for that steak salad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought steak salad for steak night, but it was still an interesting take.
Didn't she do? Okay, she was the one that did like it was like smaller steak, and then it was on like the lettuce, right? Okay.
Yes.
I liked that one.
Her dressing was a little too creamy, but overall, I mean, it worked. She survived.
Yeah. Steak salad, I think, is good. Sorry, Michelle, what'd you say?
What would you guys have made?
Okay. I live in Texas. Like, I love barbecue. I would have done the steak just like a grilled, but I really like steak with like onions. I would have been very boring. Like, it wouldn't have been like I don't know. I would have put onions and like little garlic salt and like just like I don't know, and maybe like a side of ranch dressing and like a little house salad. Like, it would have been boring. I probably would have gotten sent home, but I would have liked it. I would have ate it. All right, what about
your steak was cooked well?
It would have been cooked well. I would have, but I also like mine medium well. So, and I know you guys don't. I know we've talked about
a little over for me. Yeah, medium to medium rare.
It's the pink. It's like I'm serious. After I had kids, it's like the rare. It does not appeal to me anymore. I'll eat it. If we're on a show, I'll eat it. Let me Food Network, I'll eat it. But it's, I don't know. It's just not my favorite. Okay, so you said you would have done a cauliflower. No. I'm gonna start with Michelle. What would you have done? And then coming to you, Matt.
I would have done, and nobody thought of this, as mushrooms and steak tips.
Like the bites.
That would cook quickly, and you'd taste the seasoning, make sure it's balanced, and do it with like.
Okay.
You could do it with frites, or you could do it with even like a mashed potato.
Oh, dang, that sounds good. Would you have done like a kebab? with like some vegetables and then done like steak tips on a kebab? No.
No, that's where the cast iron would come in.
Okay.
And to keep it nice and hot.
I like how you think. Michelle. Or Matt, what would you have done?
So I will say to Michelle, I really thought I had a thought of what you were going to say when I was watching. Like, oh, I could have sworn you were going to go like fine dining with like a steak au poivre or something like that.
I could
with the black peppercorns and the cream sauce.
They only have 35 minutes, so that's not long enough.
That's true. That's true.
He said that too. He said steak au poivre, pepper,
steak
or
and eggs would be good.
Steak and eggs. You would have done steak and eggs. Ooh.
I would have gone really, really traditional. I would have gone for a nice cast iron, ribeye, hard sear, butter based with the smashed potatoes. And because you need something green, as cliche as like everybody grabbing it, I probably would have gone asparagus too.
Zucchini.
I like asparagus.
Asparagus works. Ooh, zucchini would be good.
Zucchini bread if you had time. You don't.
You could do like a zucchini, like a cornbread fritter kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds good. What about okay, really fast before we go on the next challenge. Would you have done a chicken fried steak? But like chicken fried steak.
Maybe.
Maybe put it in the fryer. Because we saw that on 24 and 24, I believe. That they did do a chicken fried steak, but it was fried steak.
Chicken fried steak.
Chicken fried straight steak.
But you have to really tenderize it or get the cube steak to do it.
True. I like that they have a good selection though. Like it seems like that kitchen is stocked.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, next challenge. I know because we have. Oh my God, this is our last double one, I think, or until next week.
Yes.
It's hard to do these Food Network. We love the double episodes, but sometimes it's hard when you're trying to recap it to get it all in within the time. Go ahead.
And I want them to cover. So I was looking at the time of the replay, like when you go to the HBO Max versus. Yeah. You have almost half of it is commercials. I mean, I know they have sponsors and blah, 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 but I want to know more. There's some of the comments the judges made, they're like only Alex made a comment or Nick.
Yeah.
And that was it. And as we see coming up, there's ones where they have the huge amount, but not everybody gets covered during the episode. So
it's just, okay, I just picture it's like, what if you were that person and it's like, you got to go down the show and you're so excited and literally you're like, hey, you tell all your friends, you're like, hey, I'm going to be on this show. Even if you know you're going to get like eliminated, like even if you know that, and basically they show like, oh, and you're getting eliminated or not even that, like they might even not even feature your dish. I think there's just too many people. The 100 is too much, guys. In my opinion, I know, hate me.
75 cooks next time. 75.
Well, or make it a two-parter.
Okay.
That would be a two-parter. Like take episode 3 and split it into 2. So it's.
So 3 would be the same amount of time 3 and 4 would be. It would be 3 and 3, 4 and 4.
Right. So that way you could spend more time on each of the contestants and give them a little bit more backstory or history or watch more of the cooking or give the judges more time to review. Like what we see for the review. So.
I mean, they have an Iron Chef who's reviewing. It's like, I think as home cooks ourselves, it would really benefit us to be able to hear what she says about these things. And even with Nick, it's like Chef Nick is incredibly talented as well. So even to have him, coming from, I mean, I know he has like a professional background as well. Like he's a content creator and I think he's done culinary school. I don't know his official background.
He has done show on Food Network, so.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching
he's not
the nice drop. Yeah, but it's like I would like to hear what he has to say, just because we haven't seen him besides on his his show be a judge like this. So I don't know.
I will say, as a quick aside for the judging, I do appreciate how because these are not professional chefs, we're getting a different facet of the judging. Mm-hmm. Because one thing that Chef Alex says that just I can almost tell whenever she says this, it's going to be a top dish of I'm fighting back to eat all of this, or I'm going to hold up my menu and eat this behind me. Because when you have the competitive chef judging, they're looking for a lot of the technique and did you use these obscure flavors or bring it together? For the home cooks, it feels like, would you eat this dish?
Yeah.
And whenever Chef Alex says that, I get a big smile on my face because if I were to ever cook for her, that's what I would want to hear. Like, I'm going to eat this whole dish in front of you because it is so good.
Yeah.
And she says it almost at least once per challenge. At least one chef gets I'm going to eat all of this. Yeah. I'm like, okay, fantastic. Somebody's getting the proverbial, like, the chef's hat from ICAG.
Yeah.
So I want that. And I want Scott Conan to say that my food is naughty.
Ooh.
Michele, you're a little naughty too. I like that.
I can hear him saying it, like, this is naughty. Like, it's that little seductiveness in his voice when he says it.
It's because he throws down the napkin. I think that would be like the ultimate. I don't know. And it's okay. I hate this. We have to move on to the next one, but it's like are we in episode 4 now? I don't know.
Yes,
yeah, we're
this
in
is episode 4 now.
Okay.
55 chefs left.
Okay. Which is still a lot, but we'll have to go a little bit faster. It's so
What do you guys think of the cliffhanger from 3 to 4?
I'm glad I could watch them back to back.
Yeah, I'm not patient.
I know,
so
they started doing that. They did that with 24 and 24 near the end too. And I don't know. It's a way to make sure people tune in, but I don't think that I like that. I want resolution for each episode. I don't want to have to wait till the next one to find out who won.
I think because we're loyal viewers, it's like we're gonna watch regardless. I get that they're trying to like. I get the insight for it. It's smart. I'm like you. I'd rather just be like, nope.
Yep.
Tell me what happened.
Fast forward to the next step, please.
Yeah, like the last one with 24 and 24, I got mad. I was like, okay, well, you could have just told us who went home because it was like within the first 5 seconds anyway. So
yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, but yes, okay. So the first challenge for this next episode,
Sunday breakfast.
I like Sunday breakfast.
So we have 55 cooks left. The cliffhanger was number 6 or 86-1, which we kind of guessed anyways.
Thomas over Eileen.
So 7 cooks, and then one cook is going to survive, but apparently Terry had a wild hair and decided that he had plans up his sleeve for whoever got second and third. So
I like the twist.
And did not tell Alex or Nick.
Okay, when chefs when hosts go rogue, I'm here for it. Like I feel like that's a little, like you said, naughty. And
was he being a bad boy? Is that it?
He's being a little bad. I mean, it's
Terry Crews being a bad boy.
He's awesome. But I agree with you. It's like, I like when he goes, I mean, whether it's off the script 100% or like it's off script, I like that. Like, I like keeping them on their toes. Okay. Yeah. But what did you, so you said you liked that.
I like that quite a bit because, again, it's like a surprise, a good twist at the end. Yeah. So because this is the one, no, next one is the crazy one. So Nick did the stuffed French toast with bacon and feta. His wife has MS, so his goal for winning is to ADA their house. So that way she has easier access, which I thought was great. He seems like a really nice guy and actually a really good cook.
Very good cook. Very good cook. Nick, number 77, Nick.
He didn't go home, right? I'm like, now I'm not. Okay, thank God.
He survived 2 consecutive challenges.
Yeah, and then Priya did basically a South Indian porridge made with mung beans and rice. So kind of a dal / congee combination.
I like mung beans.
The Ven Pongal.
Yeah. It sounded really good. I'm going to have to see. I'm sure I have a recipe somewhere.
Chef Ava, did you watch 100 Cooks? Let us know. Go ahead.
Kayla did the coconut pancakes with chocolate and caramel sauce. Brian did biscuits and bread with hash browns and eggs. I think he overextended on that because that's 2 starches. Matt did the kimchi Korean pancakes, will look really good. That's a nice twist on breakfast, something like brunch. Melanie also did biscuits and gravy. I think she put too much heat in hers. It seemed like when she was making them, she's like, "Ooh, that's she made a comment. I think it was too much." Can
anyone read Chef Jay's teas? I'm so sorry to interrupt. Can you read Chef Jay? It just appeared on my screen. Can you read his thing?
It's the Guy Fieri effect. He always does that, so I feel every host feels they need to as well.
Okay, that was you were talking about changing it up. Sorry. And Chef Ava really quickly just got off work. Home cooks only. There's 41 left, and she's looking forward to book club tomorrow. Because again, reminder, we have book club tomorrow. Okay, keep going, Michele.
All right, and last one in this round is Danielle. She did a savory pesto French toast topped with egg. I found that one interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked well for her. I think she went home. Yeah, she went home.
Yeah. She went home.
But I like it. That would be more of a breakfast for dinner, just because pesto is more of a strong flavor.
Yeah.
But that's
You know,
personal
pesto
preference.
has cheese in it.
It can
Yes.
with Parmesan, yeah, with Parmesan in there.
I like pesto, so that is a cheese that I do like, and I don't mind that it has cheese in it. I like pesto. Just letting you know for the record, Michelle.
What's your favorite nut to put in there, though?
Oh, I don't know. I just eat the pesto. I haven't made it.
Pine. Pine is the correct answer.
Pine. I just know that it had cheese in it because when I bought the jar of pesto and I was like, oh, I wonder what's in it because I was going to try to make it. And I was like, dang it, there's cheese in it. But I ate it anyway. So,
Probably a
no,
little bit of
pine.
Parmesan. It's
Okay. Is
mostly
that is
mostly
that what you
basil.
Pine
put in yours?
nuts.
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. You
Hazelnut.
can use
Yeah, I could do
pretty much cashews,
Yeah.
sunflower seeds.
You can have all
sunflower
of
seeds are good in
those.
there.
Yeah, you can
You
just
I
see
didn't
use
like
a
it.
metric ton of basil.
I like
yeah.
I like basil. I don't know. I like those kind of pungent spices. But yeah, I thought that having the pesto was interesting. I love Sunday breakfast. I mean, to me, Sunday breakfast, I would have gone French toast all day, every day. I make a good French toast. My favorite is so many ways. I like to make pesto. She adds pecans to her, so that's actually really interesting. I
That's an
think
interesting choice.
I
I'm
think
a
French toast
traditionalist.
really.
I'm a pine
Okay,
nuts guy. I'm a traditionalist. I don't know. It's
yeah. Okay. What about a French toast, like the thick old, like a Texas toast French toast? Like, I'm talking like the thicker. That's what I would have made. Like, just slab it on like a Texas style breakfast. That's how I would have done it. What about you guys?
I was of two
Either one.
minds
Either
for
one.
this one.
You would have what?
I would have either gone for what was my Sunday breakfast back in
Okay.
college. Every Sunday was a ham and cheese omelet with onions.
Ooh.
And that was like my hangover cure because younger me was a bit of a hellion going out to the bars, possibly underage. We're not going to get into that bit, but every Sunday I'd
We all
walk
have a
into the
life. We
cafe
all have...
and Edgar would look at me and be like, I got you, big guy. And he'd whip me up an omelet like on the spot. I'm like, thank you. I'm going to go sit in a corner and listen to nothing. They put out like quiet music so I don't have to hear
Just
everybody
sit in the
around
corner
me.
and cry.
Sitting with sunglasses and everything. But I thought either that or, but then
Yeah.
seeing the biscuits and gravy made me think biscuits and gravy is a really good Sunday
Yeah.
meal. Actually, I had to ask Marissa because
Yeah.
she's been a vegetarian for almost 20 years, 19 years, like that.
Oh
I
my
said to her,
God.
did you ever eat biscuits and gravy, when you ate meat? And she said, no. And I said, you've never experienced biscuits and gravy. And there's not a vegetarian equivalent for it because you
That's what I was
need the
gonna say.
fat
Is
from the
there
meat.
an equivalent? Because like biscuits are
Not really.
obviously could be vegetarian, but
Yeah.
like gravy, I
The
guess,
gravy,
comes
you
from
need the
meat.
rendered fat. Yeah.
Could
I
you
said, like, it's
use
the most
like a?
unhealthy thing.
You can use Beyond Meat for the meat part of it, or even mushrooms, and then use like olive oil for the
I don't
fat.
know how that would taste.
Wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. What
I'm the
would you
kind
have
of guy,
done,
if I'm
Michelle?
in biscuits and gravy, I want to shave like 5 years off my life.
I want to sit like I'm sitting in like the Waffle House. Like, oh wait, there's Beyond Sausage, and
We
it's
Yeah.
did have Beyond Sausage for
vegetarian.
dinner tonight. She threw
Yeah.
it in what we call marriage pasta. Her vodka sauce got some veggie
Ooh,
sausage in it today. I'm like, this is damn good.
oh, that does sound really good.
See, I would do
Okay.
fried potatoes and eggs
Are you talking about
Mm.
for
little square
breakfast.
potatoes?
No, not hash browns, like the
No,
run
no,
through
no,
the
like the
mandolin.
little cube, like the little
No,
cubers. Oh,
that's like home
The home
fries,
fries.
okay,
country
okay.
potatoes. I would
Yeah.
do probably like run them through the mandolin, fried potatoes
Ooh,
and eggs, and with some bacon or sausage on the side,
now I'm hungry.
Mm.
That sounds
and a little
good.
fruit cup.
And the fruit
Or
cup.
That is so
Because then
cute.
you
Like
get the
a
relief. You get the relief with the acidity from the fruit cup.
yeah, and
yeah,
we have biscuits and gravy is the holy grail of breakfast. Which
or if you're
yeah,
gonna do French toast, do like a cereal milk French toast.
what's a
Oh.
cereal? Like you just make the
So you
cereal
take
milk?
like the fruity cereal, like Fruity Pebbles or
Oh, and you like
whatever, and then run it.
yeah,
Use the milk from that after it's got the fruity flavors to soak your
yeah,
bread,
yeah.
and do that, and then
I'm
top
not a
it with
big
fresh
dairy
fruit and whipped
person,
cream.
so I don't know.
If you're making French toast, you got to make your own whipped cream, though.
Yeah,
See, I would do whipped cream all
That's a
day. Like
guarantee.
I like me some whipped cream. Did the milk brief taste? Oh, that's really awesome. Yeah, I think this is a fun challenge. See, this is a challenge I think that us at home, like we talked about this, like when we're getting ready for work or we're trying to get the kids out the door. Like this is one of those challenges I think that we can really relate to. So I think this was probably one of my favorite challenges.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about this one a little crazy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who wants to introduce this one?
I'll take this one because I love this one.
Okay.
Only because before I introduce it, I want to say Chef Alex did a video on how to do this properly.
Oh, you see? Okay, is it on her Instagram? We'll have to.
It was on her Instagram. It was like a while back, but the challenge was a head-to-head. The second and third place of the previous challenge had to perfectly cook a scallop in 10 minutes. And I distinctly remember there's a video. I'll have to like dig back on her Instagram to find it. But Chef Alex, if you're watching this, know that I remember this. It was about 2 tablespoons of oil with a little bit of butter in there to mix the smoke points and the flavors. Yeah. 2 minutes on a ripping hot pan. Like, you want that thing like so hot. You want that ripping hot because you want to start that caramelization immediately. Yeah. As soon as your scallop releases freely after about 2 minutes, flip it again. Okay. For another 2 minutes. Off the heat and butter baste until it's done.
Those were some nice looking scallops they got.
Those are some damn good looking scallops.
I'm like, I want to go to the store and get scallops.
Okay, wait, I have a 2-second story about scallops. Super quick. Okay, so I studied abroad in college, and I basically, cool story is I stayed with a host family, and they didn't speak any English. And one of the reasons I love the French national soccer team is that my host dad played for France 20 years prior. So in the 80s or 90s, but they didn't speak any English. Okay. But this, I know it was awesome. I asked for my host family to like surfing and soccer. And it was awesome. In the town, he was super famous. It was really exciting regardless. Anyway, I had not really gotten into seafood. So when my host mom was explaining what a scallop was, I didn't know it was seafood. I just thought it was this little, I didn't know what it was. And so she put it in, she handed it to me, and she was trying to explain what a scallop was. And I was like, okay. And I fell in love with it. And I was like, I have to eat scallops. This has to be like a chicken, or it's I didn't know what it was. And I came home to the United States and I was like, I need scallops. And someone was like, that's seafood, right? And I was like, oh, I love them. Please be closed. Okay. I had no idea, but I fell in love with them because my host mom didn't, because again, couldn't explain it was seafood. I started falling in love with them. I love scallops. End of story.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It wasn't dairy.
I know. It was so good. It was so good.
Surprise, it's cheese.
I wish I know that she actually didn't eat a lot of cheese. I don't think. They ate a lot, very American for being French. It was very interesting. Oh gosh, it went up. Can you read the comment that Gordon, it's talking about Gordon Ramsay.
Secret obsession. I want to burn a scallop in front of Gordon Ramsay just to have him yell at me.
Scallops are
Chef JT, we'll call you a donut for free. You donut!
Oh my god.
It's burned!
Oh god. But no, scallops, I love this challenge too. Okay, so this was there were so many people competing.
Mm-hmm. This was just two. This was just Melanie and Nick.
Oh, I thought this was two. Am I thinking about the next one? Is it the next one that had all of them? One. Okay. Sorry.
The next one had everybody left. But I will say, one thing I noticed with Melanie's cooking, number 71, was she had way too much oil.
So that's why it didn't work, because it was just...
they both had a good crust. It's just when she seared the first half, she poured off oil and then put it back on. I think that's why she didn't get as good of a crust on the bottom. Yeah. Which, she had the better texture overall, the better cook overall on it, apparently, but that was splitting hairs on those scallops. If you served me either of those, I would be a happy camper.
Michelle, do you agree?
I don't know. I think Nick had the better sear.
Nick was the one that won, right? I was going to say,
Nick won.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Nick won. Because his was more even top and bottom, and Alex made a comment about that. Yeah. Hers might have had a better texture, but I think I agree with Matt. She kind of steamed it as opposed to fried it.
Yeah.
I want that. I want a crust on it. That was what my host mom made. It was it was a crust. It didn't taste, I get it, seafood. It didn't taste seafoody. It tasted like kind of potatoy. That's not a great describer of it. But you know what I mean? It just tasted good.
Sweet meat. It's sweet and meaty, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so this was the challenge where afterwards everyone came down, right? Everyone was
that
left.
had not competed.
Everyone who hadn't competed yet.
Do we like that they did that? I feel like it made it fair.
Yes.
You need an equalizer up there. My only complaint was, and it's because I try to write down everybody's name, so when we're doing these, I can give them the proper credit.
Yeah.
We only got 12 of the 19 names.
Yeah.
7 chefs who were limited. I actually had to watch and like try to get a wide shot to get their numbers to find out who was left. A couple cooks didn't get their flowers, they didn't get their moment, and that sucks.
Insane.
All in all, that sucks, and I feel bad because I'm making a point. I have a column here, the numbers called, and then I'm waiting like, okay, if they do a quick talking ahead, like, okay, there's the name, or, oh, this is so-and-so from such and such place. Like, I want to know these people's names, give them their credit where credit's due. Right. And it's just, that 7 people, I was counting them, okay, we have 19 coming down. Okay, we have 10 now. Yeah. Okay, we have 4 more that have just been added. And it just kept going, like, but we're stopping at 12. And I was just, I was sad about that.
So they talked to them, and then when they were doing the judging, they had Thomas 79, Kim 69, and Alex 27 that were not in the initial talking to them, what are they making, but they got reviewed by the judges that we saw. Yep. And again, it's so compressed that the editing is like you get maybe Alex or Nick or just kind of
you couldn't get this.
A non-specific comment about it, and then they go on to the next one. It's like, I want to hear more of the judging. I want to know more about the cooking and how they make the decisions of what they're cooking. I could care less about, what truck is on sale this week or whatever. I want to see a cooking show. And
we don't have please.
When you have an hour and a half show and it's down to 45 minutes of actual
cooking
show time.
Yeah.
That's I want to see the show.
It makes it tough.
Well, and we don't have Avishar's on here. Like, remember, you were the one that pointed out that, like, he did such a beautiful sum up of, like, every single episode. And it's like, I wish that each of the chefs that went on this would do that. But it's like, you have 100 people. Am I going to look at I mean, I know the 3 of us, and pretty much the people watch here that would go to every single one and do the sum up. But it's just like, we don't have that luxury. And I think that's my biggest disappointment with this show. And again, Food Network, I give you every flower in the entire world. It's just, there's too many people. And it's like, I can't, when we're talking about this, like, thank God you guys have like the notes with the people, because it's like, I can tell you what.
Job.
Yeah.
I'm out on summer break. I have a day job that, 40 hours a week. So
it's hard.
So many hours in my day to watch the show twice.
It's because it's a long, it's a long show. So that was the last challenge, right? That was
that was the last one.
I don't know. I mean, like, I like that we're down. I think we're down to 41. I think that's what they said, right?
41.
So we're down to 41. I think they're going to give some more time, which is good. And obviously, you guys said the show ends July
19th, or no, somewhere in there. I think it ends the 19th.
Okay. So, I mean, we still have some good time. I mean, there's a couple weeks. I mean, that's 3 weeks. Am I wrong? Oh my God. I cannot be right. Don't tell me I'm right. 3 weeks.
Look at the calendar. Come on, move, computer.
Oh God.
By the way, for the end of June, we are below 90 degrees this weekend.
Yay!
We're above 90 for the rest of the week.
For Central California, this is glorious.
Oh, that's amazing.
I feel like we're on the mow the lawn tomorrow because it's the only day it's going to be manageable to do it.
See, I can't.
Which is now a new thing I have to do with the house. I'm like, I've had to worry about mowing a lawn the last probably, let's say about 20 years at least.
See, our plum trees are overloaded. The grapes are coming in. I have kumquats coming in. We still have strawberries in our wild strawberry patch.
Oh my God.
And we're going to have probably 200 figs easily this year.
Ooh.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, come on.
I think it's 3. I think I'm right with 3.
3 sounds right.
4.
Also, she's looking at it. I just want to point out it was fun with the judges with Nupur being Noop Dog now.
Yeah, that was great.
I was like, okay, you are Noop Dog now. I'm like, all right, he's Noop Dog.
Yeah.
And that dish looked really good. That chickpea stew looked heavenly.
I have an obsession with chickpeas. I'm a hummus freak, and like, I don't know why I go through stages, and it's like I'm really into hummus, and then I'm like, I'm in a hummus phase right now, but I'm in a hummus with like red roasted pepper, like
I love chocolate hummus.
I've never had chocolate hummus. That sounds good. Is it like a dessert?
Yeah.
I'll try it. That sounds
So
good.
it looks like there's 8 cooks down to 1 on the 19th. So last one's the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
And then the previous week is the final 14.
Okay.
And then next week, which is 4th of July weekend.
Okay.
I got Friday off. I get Friday off.
Yay!
One of the benefits of working for a state entity.
Yeah.
So next week goes down to 32 cooks. I guess maybe.
Okay, so it's only this week and then tonight and then 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
No.
Hopefully we get to see more about these recipes because there was some that they kind of have the floating little tidbit flying by, but like Douglas's Hainanese chicken, I want to know about that. I want to learn to make that because that looked amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I want that.
I just wish I just wish we had time to focus more on the contestants. And we understand there's so many people, but like
there's a lot of people.
There's so many interesting dishes too. Like, not that we were going to try to like recreate, we probably would. Like, I mean, if they could like break it down, I'd love to try to recreate it, but I know that would be cool if they actually put the rest. I know that they wouldn't, but like if they put the recipes on, that would be really neat.
Well, that's one of the challenges of cooking is because they're cooking by the seat of their pants on this. So they may or may not be able to recreate because of the heat and excitement of the moment.
Yeah. I like the, would you guys want to see different judges, or is it would you just want straight Nick and straight Gwen Shelley all week, all day? I don't know.
It'd be nice if they had like a random floating judge, like they're the main team.
Yeah.
Okay. Similar to
like
24 and 24 where they're not judging. Yeah. Chef Simon and Chef Troy. But where they have we have the 2 main judges and then the random floating one coming through would be nice.
That could be really interesting. I don't know. I think they're doing a good job, but yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be different. I actually really like Chef Terry Crews as a host. I like that he's definitely not known for his cooking. I mean,
he's funny.
He's funny, and it's like I like that they're giving somebody who's not I'm not saying he's not a strong chef. Oh, I do have a bone to pick really quick with Terry. And I'm gonna look in I'm calling him out. I actually gonna call him out, which I'm scared because he could definitely beat me up. But the one comment I did not like was at the very beginning, and I know he's totally kidding, and like he's a comedian, was when he was talking about the bake sale, and he goes, "Yeah, and I know those moms that buy it store bought and try to make it like don't do that." And I know he was kidding, but I'm definitely one of those moms, or I was, and so I'm like, he's calling me out. Like, I feel very called out.
There are people that try to do that for fair competition.
Oh yeah, no, I would never do that. But
we have to train recipes, but I know there are people that have tried that in the past.
Well, that ain't right.
No, but this,
a bake sale's one thing, but like a fair competition, that ain't.
Bake sales you're not allowed to really do. And like, I don't know if it's just like in Texas or in like elementary schools now, but you have to do like store bought now because they have to know exactly what's in it. So it's kind of like, I think that was why I kind of went like, maybe we're busy.
He may not know the rules of bake sales. I mean,
that is true. And I think he said his kids were like 35. So I mean, I think that's what he said. So it's been a while, but
every time I see him, I always go back to that line from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is taking forever. I'm going to miss the farmer's market. That's all I can think of every time I see him, like, getting worked up about stuff.
He's wonderful, though. Like,
he's fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, Pitmaster starts the 13th of July.
Okay.
It looks like it's on Monday.
Do we want to do Pitmaster? This is a new show.
Let's do Pitmasters.
Yes.
Give it a shot.
Andrew Zimmern?
I love him.
Yeah. I'm making a note right now to set the DVR.
Okay,
July
so
13th.
that's a new. It's very similar to Barbecue Brawl, which I'm so sad we didn't get to do because there were some amazing pitmasters on this season. It was just like it was too much with 24 and 24. It's like, but
end of the semester, start of summer, blah blah blah, and too many shows
getting into the show.
Yeah, but no. Okay, so let's make a note to do that. I just love it. Anyone else? Anyone else? Other comments before we go?
Pick us.
Pick us.
Season
This show
2.
is it's growing on me as a show a lot more than I thought it would, if I'm being honest. Because we're finding a lot of those like recipes where it just gets you in the heart. Like Eddie with the oh shoot, I just had the sheet for I moved off the side here.
Yeah.
He made the carne ranchera with the nopales.
Yeah.
Like that was cooking from the heart. And the screen got a little blurry. It must have been really dusty in the room at that time. You know?
It's great.
Well, it's amazing how many of them have a good story. They have a good family story of why. I mean, it's not just why they're there for the money, but like just over like the story of MS, or the parent losing your parents in your 20s. So we like a good story. We like a good truthful story. And there was a couple of them where everybody was tear. There was not a dry eye in that. And I'm like, I'm at home watching this, and I'm, a crusty old lady, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like tearing up a little bit. I have to pause it and get myself together before I can, keep going. I like a good story, and cooking is how we connect with those around us.
I couldn't have said it better, guys. Like, I couldn't have said it better. I think like, being honest about it. I mean, even if they went up there and they're like, I just really like cooking and I'm good. I mean, I think I would respect that too,
Wait,
I think just having that,
I like food. I like to eat. I like to cook.
I don't know. Okay. I love doing this. You guys always make my day. Okay. I got it. I'm doing this. No one move. No one get hurt. I'm going to, they changed the way to save it. And basically it's like, if you don't save it a certain way, it'll delete everything. So no one move, no one call. We're leaving. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
See you, buddy.
Okay. Don't mess this up, Allie. Okay.